Wrestling fans, the action and excitement of the Millennium Wrestling Federation debuts at the Everett Rec Center Saturday, December the 29th, with the best wrestling in the Northeast, an autograph photo fan fest, charity auctions, raffles, and more. See and meet multi-time WWE Champion Carlito, the Wild Boogeyman. Win tremendous WWE autographed items and more. Experience the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. For tickets and information, visit bostonwrestling.com.
This is SWB, the Underground King of the Ring. And on December 29th, I return to the MWF in Everett, Massachusetts. It's going to be SWB and the Uprising. In this 12-man competition, 12 of the very best that the MWF, that the Northeast, the whole United States, all over the world has to offer. And those 12 men are going to find out what me and the Uprising already know, and that we are simply better. So on December 29th, it's going to be SWB and the Uprising winning every single time we're in the ring that night in order to main event the biggest show of the year, Soul Survivor. And when you think of that, when you think of Soul Survivor, you think of one man. You think of the Underground King of the Ring, because he is the only man in MWF history to win this challenge and main event Soul Survivor and win the championship gold. You're talking about a two-time heavyweight champion. And on that day, he's going to do it again. He's going to beat 11 of the best. And he's going to move on to main event Soul Survivor. And he's going to win the championship the third time, making history once again. It's the only man in company history to become a three-time champion. Furthermore, let's talk about something a bit more personal. Let's talk about the owner of this company. Let's talk about Dan Marotti. You see, Marotti, he's got a problem with the Uprising. Ever since JBL decided to buy the Uprising and invest in the best talent in the game today, he's been jealous. He's been green with envy. And that was clear when he went on his latest rant on his Facebook page, on the MWF Facebook page, talking about talents, lack of respect, lack of desire, lack of wanting to be the very best, wanting to be at the top of the mountain in the WWE or the MWF or wherever. But you see, that's fine. I actually agree with some of the things Marotti said. But where he lost me was when he decided to single out the Uprising. That's where he lost me. That's where it became personal. You see, he could have said what he had to say, and the people who were, the offenders would have known who they were. But he decided to personally attack the Uprising, and that is a problem. So on December 29th, the latest has been handed down by the president, Paul Bearer, my man, because he told Dan Marotti that he has to get in the ring face-to-face with the Uprising and apologize. That is a beautiful thing. I can see it now. Dan Marotti limping down to the ring with his cane in hand and boot on the other. Apologizing, tucking his tail between his legs, and apologizing to the Uprising. Apologizing to real men. Marotti, being the baby that you are, of course, you got to have your little claws. You know, you don't want to get your hands dirty. You don't want to get beat up or anything like that. So you tell the president, fine, you agree, but on the one condition, that the Uprising doesn't lay a finger on you. And you know what? That's fine. Because the only thing we want is an apology. That's all we want. We don't want to beat you up or anything like that. We're nice guys. We would never do that, right? So, Maradi, we're not going to lay a finger on you on December 29th. But you will be in the ring. You will come face-to-face with SWB and the Uprising, and you will apologize. Crystal clear. You will apologize to the Uprising, and it's going to be beautiful. The only thing the only additional thing we request is that Maradi, on December 29th in Everett, Massachusetts at the Rec Center, we request that you wear your Sunday best, because we want your apology to look as good as it's going to sound. Maradi, it's going to be music to the Uprising's ears, and we can't wait to hear it.
I'm in a GTO, lunatic on the track. The mechanic don't walk, the driver don't talk. $20 between them just to keep alive.